Ladies and gents, I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this, but I am a postman, a mailman, the guy who always delivers. And today I'm going to celebrate that by listing 10 reasons to be a postman. Let's do this.
It's time to go one-on-one with the postman.
Alright then guys, this is going to be short and snappy, straight to the point. These 10 reasons are in no particular order. I'm going to start off right now with numero uno. Wearing shorts is nice. Okay, it's January, almost February, probably February now by the time I've uploaded this video. It's not exactly warm outside, especially in England. It's a bit nippy, and you do have to put up with every other person who walks past you on the street going, "Still got your shorts on? Oh, aren't you cold? You're wearing shorts." No, I love wearing shorts, especially in the summer when other people are wearing a suit, shirt and tie. They're sweating, they're feeling really uncomfortable, and we're just starting along in our shorts. I wear shorts in winter because it's my choice. Royal Mail provides you with trousers, but what better, more comfortable uniform than shorts? It's great. So, next reason. You can secretly be nosy. Oh yeah, it's fun. Like, the postman is probably the nosiest person you'll ever meet. The postman sees everything. He's out and about. He's pounding the streets. He's delivering your mail. He's knocking at your door. He's having a little cheeky look through the letterbox when he posts a letter. Only joking, I'm not going that far. I don't do that. But we can be nosy. The amount of times I've been out on delivery and I've seen things. I've seen things of interest. I've seen people getting arrested. I've seen people being chased up the street. I've seen someone literally smash a window of a jeweller's in Montpellier in Cheltenham. It was crazy. And as horrific as it was, and I was taken back of course, and the people were upset and they're lovely people, don't get me wrong, I'm not celebrating that, but it does pass time, let's be honest. Being nosy, seeing all the things that go on, definitely passes time. So the nosy factor, I haven't even put time on there actually, the passing of time, that is a good reason. We'll combine those two, being nosy and how it passes time. Yeah, really good reason to be a postman. Pretty stress-free. Obviously, we have to sometimes work within deadlines. The special deliveries have to be guaranteed by 1 PM. So if you're a little bit late, if it's a busy day, you've got to get a shift on. You've got to pound those streets a little bit harder. You've got to work a little bit faster. But that said, it is pretty stress-free. I'm pretty chilled out. And as I'm strolling along in the fresh air, I'm loving life. It's not a high-pressure job. Generally speaking, most of the time, it's stress-free.
Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman.
Now this next reason I probably shouldn't say because I've already been told off, sorry Becky, I've already been told off for wearing AirPods, earphones whilst out on delivery. I don't think we're actually supposed to be wearing our earphones. I've kind of been half naughty and half good because I wear one AirPod in this ear. Not by choice because I've lost the other AirPod, but that said, I've got music on all day or a podcast. Something to wrestle with Bruce Pritchard for you wrestling fans. I listen to wrestling podcasts, I listen to music. And alright, I hope I don't get in trouble for this. I have the volume turned down a bit, but having that background noise, something going on in your ear, like I said about the nosiness, it definitely passes time. So I think that's good. You know, what other jobs can you do that? You're either stuck in an office, you might be able to stick the earphones in, but generally speaking, although I'm not condoning that because I don't think we're supposed to be doing it, let's just move on. You're not your own boss, don't get me wrong. There's a boss. Postman Pat is there patrolling the postal service. He's dictating what goes on. We need to work within deadlines. We need to work within the system. We have a PDA machine that tracks where we are at all times. We need to scan things. We're definitely being watched to some extent whilst out on delivery, but we don't have physically there a boss looming over us. Again, going back to the office, he's not looking over our shoulder. We're pretty chilled out. We're allowed a 20-minute break whilst out on delivery. I'm passing by Co-op. I fancy a meal deal. Do you know what? I don't have to ask permission. As long as I get my work done, I'll have my 20-minute break right now. I know I'll have that meal deal. Definitely a perk of the job. So, the pay is pretty decent. Don't get me wrong, I am by no means loaded. Raw mail doesn't make you a millionaire, doesn't even make you rich, but for the work we do, again, being fairly stress-free and it being an unskilled job, it's probably one of the highest paying unskilled jobs there is out there. So the pay is pretty decent, guys. If you're unskilled like me, a bit dopey like me, and you want to get a job, raw mail's a good way to go. I mean, it is a pretty much guaranteed job for life. I know times are changing, but the pay's pretty good. I got no complaints. Yeah, we got to talk money, and the money ain't too bad. Let's be honest, it's not too bad, not too bad. I mean, going back to the nosiness, I like the mingling, the socialising whilst out on delivery. Generally speaking, the public, the British public, are really nice to postmen. I mean, I'm always smiling. I make a point of smiling to everyone because I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. But it's not like when you're working in retail in a shop. Every customer does your head in. It's like a pressure cooker. Customers are coming in. Have you got this in this size? Where is this? They're very demanding, whereas the customers whilst you're out on delivery are generally pleased to see you if you're knocking on the door because you're delivering them a parcel they've ordered. You're passing them by on the street. Generally speaking, they'll always go morning or hello postie or call you Pat or something, but generally speaking, the public are nice. And I'm lucky because although I don't have a set round, the jobs I generally cover in Cheltenham are pretty much around town. I do a lot of shops, so therefore I do a lot of socialising. Get to meet people that I wouldn't normally meet. Older people, I suppose I'm getting old now, so younger people, a wide variety of people, and it's awesome. You get to hear about people's lives, and I'm going back to the nosy factor as well, don't I really, but definitely a perk of the job. Chatting, mingling, socialising. Now, another perk of the job, albeit it has changed over the years again, are the hours. I mean, we have in Cheltenham some weird hours, like every single day, pretty much it's a different start time. But generally speaking, we're all contracted to finish at 2:20. You know, they're quite lucky. We do tend to finish a little bit earlier. Most of us don't have a break, so we'll finish at like 2 or whatever. Generally speaking, we're finished by 2. And the hours are actually less than they were, so we start at like, I don't know, 6:30, finish by 2. Can't complain with that really. I mean, I'm an early bird anyway. I sometimes wake up before work and go to the gym. But look, I'm making this YouTube video now. Where's my phone? The time at the moment is, it's 3 minutes to 3 in the afternoon, 14:57, and I'm making a YouTube video. What other job could you do that? I couldn't do all this YouTube stuff. I'd have to be doing it really late in the evening. Then you've got to go to the gym and stuff. Working for Raw Mail, the hours are still pretty good. Gone are the days where it was job and done and you can just run around, fly around your delivery and then go home. You do have to work within the job times. Like say you're working at McDonald's, you wouldn't just think, I've flipped 50 burgers, I've made 100 Big Macs today, stuff it, I've done my job, I'm going home. Spatula thrown over your shoulder, Ronald, see you later. You wouldn't do it in any other job, would you? You would just bugger off before your finish time. So the new introduction of like finishing when you're supposed to finish, albeit a little bit frustrating at first, kind of, it should happen, shouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? We're getting paid for those times, and those times are decent, so credit to you, Raw Mail. Don't change the times, because us posties do love. If you've got kids, you can do the school run. I don't have kids, apart from the dogs. The hours are good. A big one for me, exercise, staying in shape, burning the calories. Those of you that watch my McDonald's diet, I made a huge point of that. Neat, exercise, activity, thermogenesis, I don't know what that means, but basically the calories you burn just doing your everyday life, everyday job. For posties, we're burning loads of calories, we're getting loads of steps in. Therefore, I mean, I love this factor. The more you burn, the more you can eat. And I love my food. So getting that exercise in, cardiovascular fitness is pretty good. It does wear and tear a little bit on the knees, because obviously you're pounding the streets, the concrete. Depends on your round as well. You might be driving around a lot more on your round and not doing as many steps, or you might be somewhere out in the sticks or somewhere posh with long drives, and you're doing loads of steps. Generally speaking though, it's an active job, and yeah, it's good. It's good to I feel like if I didn't do this job, I wouldn't be able to eat as much food, and it's a blessing that we exercise whilst out at work. Definitely a plus point to being a postman. And finally, the obvious one, being outdoors in the fresh air. I know it's January, but if you're watching this, it's probably February. The weather isn't necessarily the best, it's a little bit nippy. You have days where it absolutely pours down all day. You got your Mac on, and you're like, oh my God, why am I a postman? But generally speaking, those days are few and far between. Because when it comes to June, July, August, you're pounding the streets, you got your sack on, you got your sleeves rolled up, your shorts are on, you're laughing at the people in the suits who are sweating and all uncomfortable. You've got your shorts on, you've not got any old people telling you, ooh, you got your shorts on. They're like, yeah, you got your shorts on. And you're like, you knows, because I'm out in the sun, I'm getting fresh air, I'm getting a tan, it's amazing, I'm loving my life. So yeah, it's pretty good being out in the fresh air. So that's the end, that's all of it. That's 10 reasons right there. I think it's 10 reasons. Yeah, it's 10 reasons. There are 10 reasons for you to be a postman. If you're sat here right now and you're looking for a job, head over to rawmailjobs.com. I'm not endorsed, Raw Mail haven't told me to make this video. You know I celebrate the fact that I'm a postman, I enjoy my job. It's part of my character, my gimmick with regards to the wrestling. I am a wrestling postman. Yeah, and I'm just loving life. So hopefully, I know I'm gonna get posters watching this, and why are you being so upbeat? I hate my job, I hate my life. Well then get a new job, because it's not a prison sentence, you know what I mean? There's pros and cons to every job. There's definitely more pros to being a postman. Thanks for watching. I've been Rye, the guy who, I don't know, he's just an everyday guy. Hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to be notified when I next upload. I've got loads more awesome videos coming. Watch my previous video, the Wish video, where I review weird items from Wish. As I mentioned in that video, I've got something big coming up. I can't really say, I really want to say I'm part of something big, and it's going to be on Look in the Mirror sometime soon. It's going to be awesome, it's going to be great, and yeah, it's just, we're just going to have to keep making YouTube videos and delivering mail for the meantime, but there's nothing wrong with that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. See you later.
Let's do this!